Okay, so I get into position, pulling this guy, snapping the head, getting sharp, getting that waist, right into Barney spear. Nice. Again. Okay, faking this side. Sprawls back. Take that single leg, almost got a good one. He's sprawling. Get that leg away. Boom, get that waist. Okay, trying to pull him in. I want to get hit though. Get it up front. Nice. Okay, just like that. Just like that. What are we gonna do, Megan?
I don't know.
Megan, what do we do? Like, there's a guy out there that says we should never put Megan in another video.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it is. I think it's only
one. Is it the one
one.
that says that I'm a fat and chubby Asian?
Yeah, maybe. There's only one guy though. Everybody else likes you in the videos, so I'm just like bringing you on at the very beginning right now with a cameo appearance, just to get views, so everybody can see Megan.
Am I supposed to say something? I feel like there was a question in the beginning,
I
but
don't
that
know.
was really long.
I'm just letting you do what you want to do.
Oh. Should I do my dance?
Do your dance.
I can't.
Okay, she can't do it. Okay. All right.
Grappling.
Teach me grappling. Sorry for that BS. All right. Eddie Diaz. We're going to show you guys a takedown today. First thing I'm going to start out with is a drill, guys. Okay, so this is going to look really weird when I first show you the drill, but I want you to do this drill for a while and get skilled. Go to all fours. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to hook his ankle right here. Look, hook his ankle. See my right leg hooks over? In the sport of wrestling, we call this an Iowa ride. All it really is just my leg wrapped around a leg. That's it. It's around the ankle. Okay? It is not a hook, so sometimes you guys will get confused. I'll show that, and then some people will do this leg like this. That's not the same thing. And then as well, obviously, do not put your leg inside like this. This is like you're putting your hooks like you want to climb on the guy's back or you want to do a calf lock. So we want to hook the ankle like this for this drill. I'm going to put my right hand around his waist like this, just grabbing on nice and tight around his hip bone or his stomach, somewhere around here. And then what I'm going to have Eddie do, he's going to come back for a whizzer. So when he comes back for a whizzer, we're now in what's called the dogfight position, okay? Out of this dogfight position, he's gonna do a tripod stand-up, and I'm gonna allow him to do it. This is a drill, this is not a direct fighting technique. See, he tripods up, and then what he's gonna do is he's gonna bring his right hand off the mat and stand all the way up, okay? As he does that, that brings us to this position, where I still have his leg hooked, I still have his waist, and now I have a free hand. I'm gonna take my head's gonna go right into the stomach, like this. As I do that, I'm also gonna have my left foot up, and I'm gonna do a technique, what I call the vine and spear. Okay, some people might have a different name. Again, names change from region to region. Where I was brought up, we called this the vine and spear. The vine is my leg vined around his leg, and the spear is my left hand. I'm gonna spear my hand and trip his other leg, okay? As I do it, I can do it a couple ways, but the way I like to teach, I go palm away. Okay, palm away like this. Go ahead and come on over here, Richard, before he falls. Right here, I'm gonna palm away, and I'm stretching it and forcing, doing kind of like a deltoid raise. Boom, tripping him, and I pull his hip, and I push off my left foot, tripping him down. Now, obviously, if this was a combative situation, you guys could underhook the leg like this, keep good pressure, okay? As you kept good pressure, you could come off and pass the guard, okay? You could try to force the mount out of this position, okay? Whatever, but the drill works like this. He does a common grappling technique from here called a hip heist. He hip heists and he stands right up. I'm gonna do my technique again. Spear my hand behind the leg, boom, crash. Trip him towards his butt. I'll release his leg, and then he will hip heist. So he's learning some movements, and so am I. One more. Leg up. Spear, stretch his leg right here. Head in the chest or the belly. Okay, so that's called the vine and spear. Now, we can get into this a couple different ways. Show you the way that I like to teach it. I'm gonna fake a single leg. Because what I want is I want this. But I can't get that. He won't give it to me. When I try to get his waist, his arm right here, he could overhook my arm and I can't really get my arm deep. See this right here? I can't get my arm wrapped around his waist. So I'm gonna trick him a little bit with a fake single leg. So I go for the single leg. When his sprawl goes back, I grab his waist. See that? So I go for the leg. When he sprawls like that, I just bring my hand up. I don't continue to hunt for the single. I don't try to keep hunting. I let go, I relax my arm. So get a good angle on my arm over here. In the back, look at this. I relax my arm, bring my elbow up, and wrap around and get a good grip. Okay? Next thing I'm gonna do, once I get that, I've got my head in position. Look where my head is on the inside of his head here. Okay? I'm gonna power up with my left foot, coming up to my feet. He has wrist control at this moment. That's fine for him. I will release it, roll my wrist, and I'll gain some wrist control. So I want to control him, and that way I have head position. I have my grip. This grip in wrestling is called a seatbelt grip. I don't like that term. I always mention it because if you guys were to look up on the internet, wrestling seatbelt, you might find a video, I would assume you would, of this tie-up. I don't like that because in jiu-jitsu we have a seatbelt where we're on the guy's back. Okay, the harness or the back control grip that you usually make over-under. So right here, so instead of a seatbelt, it's just an underhook where you reach deeper around the waist. Okay, now I have the wrist, I have head position. He's very likely to keep that leg away from me, okay, and he's trying to circle out in front. What he would like to do is, if my grip wasn't so hot, he'd love to kind of just resist me and basically like just circle to the front. He's gonna break my grip. Boom, he broke my grip and now we end up in the over-under. That's what he'd like to do. Your job is to never let him do that. You get a good grip on that waist, you're gonna hold that hip, pull it to you. Look at my elbow. Pull this hip to me. So when you try to move your hip, I'm squeezing him and I'm keeping him close. Right here. You gotta know how to ride this position. Next, I've got lots of moves. Guys, I could step in with my hip throw. I could come in an Uchimata and ankle pick. We've got lots of moves we'll show you on other videos. Right now, we're gonna attack vine and spear. So once I'm here, as he's circling to the front, that's about the angle I want right there. He's maybe trying to get that leg back. I'm gonna be pushing off my left foot and take a big hook step, falling forward, trip, and vine and spear, take the guy down. Okay? It's a great takedown. A lot of my high school wrestlers are very successful with this move. This is one of my favorites. Okay? So I get a tie up, I don't know, maybe collar tie inside. I'm here in position, I give the guy a pull, I take a shot. He's sprawling out and he's getting away from me. Before he gets away, I come up and I get that waist. As I'm here, I'm trying to come up and we get into the position. I'm trying to go hip to hip and keep this angle. Once I'm doing this, he's trying to get his leg away because I might take another single leg. So he's got to keep that leg away. I step and hook, tripping the guy down. Guys, notice where my head is over here. In the front. My head is in the front. Do not let your head slip from the back door. You might end up in some mess. Okay, guillotine choke. Man, that would be nasty. He may hit a switch on you. Yeah, you might get caught. He might take my bag. So don't let your head slip to the outside. Your head will be on the inside. The other thing I should mention, you can try to add to it, is once you get this grip and you're gonna do it, watch where my head goes. My head is on the inside. I'm gonna throw my head and I'm gonna punch him right in the stomach. So when I hook, I'm gonna go, okay? And my head, like if you guys seen the giraffes, right? And they go, wham! Are they fighting or are they making love? I don't know what they're doing.
Aggressively.
Guys, go ahead and YouTube giraffes fighting. And you'll see some giraffes hitting each other.
Bang.
Or making love. I don't know what they're doing. So watch my head. I hook and my head goes inside, knocking him down. The spear helps.
Yeah.
The vine helps. All of it helps. Okay, don't let that grip go. Keep that seat belt of wrestling in there real tight so you can pull that guy's waist. Outstanding move. You guys need this. There's lots of other entries you guys could go into, but maybe not lots. But
Well, you're safe there if you have a failed shot.
yeah. So I do this a lot, you guys. So anytime I get even an underhook and I can't get deep because of his wizard, you know, his overhook, I can't really get deep. I'll create an opening for a leg, and when his leg goes back, it's right there. Now I get the grip that I like, okay? Control this wrist, okay? Control this wrist. Now as I control it, I've got my options. He's nervous of the other techniques. He's nervous of these moves. He has to be, because they are a real threat. So once here, he's got to keep his legs away. Perfect time right there. Put that leg back. Yeah, put that left leg back. Yes, you see how far back that is, guys? Look, I move my left foot, hook,
No bounds.
and go. Then once you guys are here, you got a great position, okay? You can get his leg out right there, and then pass the guard. Come up here, boom, boom. We're all over, okay? So one time quick, or two times, I don't know. Okay, so I get into position, pulling this guy, snapping the head, getting sharp, getting that waist, right into Barney's spear.
Nice.
Again. Okay, faking this side. Sprawls back. Take that single leg. Almost got a good one. He's sprawling. Get that leg away. Boom, get that waist. Okay, trying to pull him in. I want to get hit though. Get up front. Nice. Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Very effective.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Eddie. You're the man.
Swear, no worries.
Teach Me Grappling. If this video helped you, if it taught you something new that you didn't know before, and you want to contribute $1, $2, $5, $10, whatever, click the link down below. Patreon, PayPal, please support this channel. I'll be back for more. Today's Friday. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. See you later. I might drop something this weekend for you. We got a wrestling camp coming up. All right. See you guys.
Sweet.
Later.